morning and welcome, USA Wager Sports Brief. I am your host, Rodney Newple. This is the Tuesday, November 15th version of the USA Wager Sports Brief. I hope you are having a great Tuesday out there. What an interesting score last night in the National Football League. San Francisco 31, the Rams 10. Blowout. Wow. I can't even act like I'm not surprised. San Francisco 14-0 after 1, 21-7 after 2, 24-7 after 3, 31-10. San Francisco over the Rams. Matthew Stafford threw for 241, but threw 2 interceptions. Jimmy Garoppolo was good, 15 of 19. Eli Mitchell controlled the ground game for San Francisco. And the 49ers picked up a big win, and the Rams have lost 2 in a row. There's concern there in L.A. But now we move to Week 11 of the National Football League. Thursday night football this week is the Patriots and the Falcons from Atlanta. If anything is going the way it has been, Atlanta will win that game on Thursday night. Patriots-Falcons Thursday night, 6.5-point favorites for the Patriots. All right, in the NBA yesterday, everybody's clamoring over the low-scoring total that Vegas put out there. The under hit, 98-92, Boston over Cleveland. Just 190 points. Boston beats Cleveland. The Kings score 129 themselves, beat the Pistons 129-107. Cade Cunningham with a career-high 25 in the loss. Wizards needed a 64-point second half to come from behind and beat the Pelicans. Wizards now 10-3. They won 105-100. Pelicans now 2-13. Hawks 129-111 over the Magic. Hawks are starting to play better. They're now 6-9 on the season. Orlando 3-11. The Knicks beat the Pacers 92-84. Knicks 8-6. The Pacers 6-9 on the season. Heat 103-90 over the Thunder. The Heat have moved to 9-5. Thunder now 5-8 on the season. The Mavericks beat the Nuggets at home 111-101. Both teams with 9 wins on the season. Grizzlies 136-102 over the Rockets. Rockets still have 1 win on the season. Suns 99-96 over the Timberwolves. Karl Anthony Towns 35-13 in a losing cause. Trailblazers beat the Raptors 118-113. CJ McCollum 29 points. OG Anunoby 29 points for Toronto. And the Bulls blasted the Lakers. DeMar DeRozan with 38 points. In the win, 121-103. Russell Westbrook with 25 points, but not enough. Bulls swept the Staples Series, Staples Center, back-to-back games. All right, today in the NBA, just a 3-pack of games. A good one out east, the Warriors and the Nets. Warriors 3-point underdogs despite having just 2 losses on the season. They're 11-2. Nets 10-4. Nets -3, 222 is your total. That is the highest point total on the board. Philadelphia and Utah is the next game, 8-6 at 8-5, 9.5-point favorites for the Jazz. Joel Embiid looks to miss this game. That'll hurt for Philadelphia. 216 is your total there. And the final game is the Spurs at the Clippers. Clip joint -7.5, 219 is your total. 8-5 Clippers, 4-9 Spurs. And that is your NBA for today. Yesterday in the NHL, just a pair of games. Lightning 4, Islanders 1. Blue Jackets 5, Red Wings 3. A whole bunch of National Hockey League today. Let's see it. Sabres at the Penguins. Penguins -240 at the total of 6. Canadians at the Rangers. Rangers -185 at the total of 5.5. Flames at the Flyers. Calgary -125 on the road. 5.5 total. Islanders at the Panthers. Florida -165. Florida's 10-2-3 on the season. Predators at the Maple Leafs. Maple Leafs -200. Sharks at the Wild. Minnesota's -180. The Oilers at the Jets. Edmonton off to a good start this year, 11-3 on the season. They are favorites at -115. The Coyotes are at the Blues. Blues need to find a way to win, 8-4-2 on the season. They've got 18 points, but they've fallen to 4th in the Central. Coyotes 1-13-1 on the season. We move to the 7:30. Red Wings at the Stars. Stars -200. Capitals -135 at the Ducks with a total of 6. The Hurricanes -125 at Vegas, total of 5.5. And the Senators and Devils have been postponed due to COVID-19 outbreak. And that is your NHL slate for Tuesday, November 16th. Maction is back tonight. College football, a 3-pack of games. Toledo is -7 on the road at Ohio. The Rockets, the Bobcats, total of 58.5. Western Michigan at Eastern Michigan. The Broncos and the Eagles. There you go. 5.5 for Western Michigan on the road. 66 is your total. And Bowling Green, the Falcons at Miami, Ohio. The Redhawks, 3-7. 5-5. Miami is -17 with a total of 51.5 points. That is your college football slate for today. College basketball, 25th ranked USC is at Florida Gulf Coast. Miami, Florida is at Florida Atlantic. Howard is at Villanova, 5th ranked Villanova, big favorites in that one. Gardner-Webb at Duke, some controversy going on with Duke. Got in some trouble last night. We'll get on that a little bit more later. UNC Wilmington at Pitt. Pitt's -7. Alabama A&M at Cincinnati. Jacksonville at Central Florida. Creighton at Nebraska. Nebraska's a 3.5-point favorite. South Carolina State at Georgia. Mount St. Mary's at Kentucky. 13th ranked Wildcats hosting that one. Wright State at 6th ranked Purdue. South Alabama at 14th ranked Alabama. Virginia, 119 is your total at Houston. 15th ranked Houston. Tarleton State at Wichita State. Central Connecticut State at North Carolina State. Alabama State at Iowa State. St. Louis and Memphis, one of the best games of the night. The Tigers are -10.5. North Carolina on the road at Charleston. Tar Heels -12. North Carolina Central at Iowa. Seton Hall at Michigan. North Dakota State at Arizona. Brigham Young at Oregon. And George Washington at Cal State Fullerton. Women's basketball today starting at 10 a.m. Ohio and Cincinnati and Stony Brook and Rutgers College women's basketball. And that's it, folks. That's the USA Wager Sports Brief. Tuesdays are always our slowest days. Smaller schedule, smaller slate. No NFL to talk about except for last night's game. Apparently one of the better players for Duke got away from a DWI, and the grandson of Coach K was one of the ones involved. So it's something to keep an eye on for Duke, see if they're going to play tonight or not, what the situation will be there. Hopefully everybody's safe and remain safe. Not cool. Hopefully they can learn and live from that one. All right, USA Wager Sports Brief. I'm your host, Rodney Newpel. So long for just a while. Hopefully that was the best 8 minutes of your sports day. See everybody later right here on the USA Wager Sports Brief.